There's a lot of misconception about money, and I'm going to show you the true meaning of wealth in this video. Hello, my name is Coach David Epsiba, and on this channel I teach people how to be financially smart. There's a lot of misconception that that was passed through our parents. We even grew up knowing about this thing about money. The truth of the matter is that money is supposed not to be something that you are working for all the days of your life. The way God systemized the world is in such a way that you will be able to make money effortless. But the truth of the matter is that the information is not publicly publicized. Let me use that word. The truth of the matter is that you should not be working all your life. There are 4 pyramids of wealth, and I'm going to be discussing this with you on this video right now. There are 4 pyramids of wealth. The first one is survivor. Everybody starts as a survivor, whereby you wake up, you just hustle, right? Sometimes it's not about your passion, it's not about what you study in school. You just want to survive. You just want to put food on your table. Everybody starts with that, right? I start with survivor mode, right? I'm not going to tell you where I am right now, but I've moved by God's grace. Survivor mode is the first pyramid of wealth, whereby you just go out to work, you come back late at night, you just try to pay bills, and if you don't go to work, there is no money. If you don't go to work, you'll not be able to pay your bills. If you don't go to work, you'll not be able to put food on your table. So that is the basic pyramid of wealth. The second one is comfort. So the matter is that you will get to a point where food, the little things of life, phones, house rent will not be an issue. These are the realm where Tolu Elumelu, Femi Otedola, even me especially, these are the realm that we are, right? There's a realm where you are not worried about what you want to eat next, where's your next meal coming from, or maybe your internet data just finished, you are worried about where to get another money. There's a realm of abundance, all right? And that's one of the realm that should be, even though this is not the final pyramid of wealth, you can get to a point whereby you are comfortable, right? And when you get to that comfortability, and you will be able to buy whatever you want. And it's still very limited, because what happens is that most times your earning capacity has enlarged. Maybe before you used to earn like, let's just say you are earning 100,000, and suddenly now your earning capacity has increased drastically, and you are now earning like 1 million naira, 1.5 million. You are comfortable, right? But the moment that whatever is bringing that money stop working, the comfortability may reduce a little bit. So that's why I advise that whenever you are in that realm of abundance, because wealth sometimes plateau, it goes up, then sometimes it just plateau, it's not moving up and it's not coming down, right? And sometimes it just go up again. When you are in that realm of uptrend, right, when you are going up, you should try as much as possible to save and invest and build strategic relationship. A lot of celebrities miss this a lot. When they're in that realm of uptrend, when they become more famous, things are working so well for them, that's the time that they will start buying the things they actually don't need. They will start living lavishly. One of the things they do is that they expand their craving for things. That's why you see that they are buying expensive car, expensive jewelry. That's a realm where you're supposed to use that season to build, to save, to invest for the future. It's very, very important. And another third pyramid of wealth is luxury. You will get to that point where you can afford to go to Dubai for vacation, or Paris. You can decide to travel around the world, because that time you are not just looking for cheap things. You are not looking for things that maybe you want to buy clothes. You are not just looking for clothes. You are looking for brands. So that is not a sin to live a luxurious life. Extravagant is what is very, very bad. The fourth realm of wealth is extravagant. Extravagant is a place where you start becoming wasteful. You start wasting resources. You're not imparting life. You should not be in that pyramid, because it is not a very best way to live. And that's why you see that all these billionaires, Elon Musk, especially Bill Gates, they have charity company where they give to Africans, they give, they pay for polio, they do a lot of stuff, right? You should get to that realm whereby your wealth is not imparting life, it's transforming life. That's the essence of wealth. That's the essence of wealth. Wealth is not just for you to be accumulating it. In fact, money love when it flows. Money flow more where it flows. Money grow more where it flows. When money comes to your hands, you should allow it to flow more. I'm not saying you should spend it, but you should allow it to move to an asset account. That's why it is very important that you have an asset account. You have an investment account. It is very, very important. So whenever wealth comes to you, don't just audit. That's where a lot of people miss it. When money comes to them, the first thing they are don't just audit. That's where a lot of people miss it. When money comes to them, the first thing that they are thinking about is that people should save. It's not that savings is bad, because savings is the foundation of investment. Don't believe that you'll be able to invest very well when you have not started cultivating the habit or the discipline to save, all right? But when you hoard money, when you just keep it somewhere, it loses value, because the nature of money is that it must flow. That's why it's called currency. It must always flow. It must always flow. You must make sure that as your wealth begin to flow, it's flowing towards assets, not just liability. this is where a lot of people also are missing it. When money comes to them, they begin to allow that money, that currency, to begin to flow towards liabilities. That's why you see that they buy the clothes they don't need, they go to a restaurant that is beyond their budget. They just want to belong, they just want to target. That's not the right way to live. The best way to live is to move your wealth, is to allow your wealth to flow in the direction of asset. So what is the difference between asset and liability? Asset is something that brings money to you. Liability is something that take away money from you. So if you have a house right now, for example, and all of you are living there, right? The thing is, if part of that house is not for rental purposes, that house is a liability. It doesn't matter how you define it. It doesn't matter how you try to paint it. It's a liability, because the truth of the matter is that you're going to maintain that house. You're going to paint it. Maybe sometimes some people even paint their house maybe twice a year. They paint it January, paint it December during festive seasons. That house is a liability. But the moment you have a 2-bedroom apartment, meanwhile, I have a video on real estate. You can just check the description or check through my YouTube channel. You're going to see it. I did a video on real estate, all right? If you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? I believe that you are enjoying this class. Try to subscribe, hit the notification button so that anytime I drop amazing video like this, you'll be the first to experience it. If you have a rental properties very close to your own house that you are using, that's an asset. It's going to fund your liabilities, because that place that you are living, if the light bulb just went off, you're going to buy another one. If the socket spoiled, you're going to fix it. The toilet, if you have any issue, you're going to fix it. The pipe have issue, you're going to call a plumber, right? But the moment that house is not generating cash flow for you, it's a liability. Make sure that whenever money comes to you, even as little as 10%, let's just say that maybe you did a job and you have $1 million as your reward for what you did, right? Try as much as possible to save as little as 10%. 10% of 1 million is 100,000 naira. Make sure that 100,000 naira is going to your asset. It's going to your asset account. Very important. You need to be very deliberate. If you really want to build wealth, guys, you need to be deliberate with your money, with the way you save money. Money stays where it is being honored. Money stays where it's being multiplied, right? Money stays where you sent it on an errand to bring more for you. When money comes to you, some people, they just say that as soon as money comes to them, the money is running away. Say, the money will just like, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here, because money stays where you send it on an errand so that it will bring more money for you. Money stays where it is being honored, where it is being cherished. I'm not saying you should worship money, but money stays where you manage it. When you manage money very well, it will keep coming to you. I believe now you understand the way or the characters of money, and you must be able to speak the language of money. And I just tell you now the language of money. Money stays where it is being honored, right? Money multiply where it is being honored. If you honor money, you are not treating it anyhow. You are not just buying things, because the average human being, what they know about the definition of money is that when money comes, they just spend. When money comes, they just spend. As soon as it's dropping, is going to liabilities, right? That's not the right way to live. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the other video. So I have a lot of videos already. I've already structured those videos in the description. Anytime you watch my video, try as much as possible to check the descriptions, right? Because I have a lot of videos that can teach you about money, mutual funds, how to invest, how to start investing and all that. So those videos have been structured. Just check my description. I also have a course called Stock Market Masterclass. One of the channels that you can use to build wealth very fast is through stock market. There are basic knowledge that you need. You need to know how to pick good stocks, how to check financials of companies, how to do a lot, how to check the technical analysis, the fundamental analysis. There's a lot, right? But I simplified this course. That's one of the best things. That's the good thing I love about this course, is that I simplify it in such a way that you'll be able to understand it, even as a layman, even as a child. A child can actually understand this course. So on that course, we will learn how to pick good stocks, how to analyze good stock, how to check the finances of course. Because there are some companies that you can't invest into, because some companies are in debt. So you don't want to buy companies or buy shares in a company that are already in debt. So the link to the course is on the description. So do well to get that course and get started. And also you'll be added to our close WhatsApp group where you can ask your questions. I also give you some stock recommendation based on whatever I'm buying per time, right? So you are in the right community, and that's the greatest place to be. Honestly, the best place to be, right, is to be in a community where we discuss about money and investment. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video. My name is Coach David F. Siba. I am your money teacher. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.